The tech billionaire, Miles Braun, invites his group of wealthy friends to his private island in Greece. When there, a murder mystery game is planned, but to someone, it is far from a game. Luckily, Detective Benoit Blanc is there and on the case, ready to peel back the layers. This is Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, is the latest film from director Rian Johnson and is the sequel to 2019's hit film Knives Out. And I swear I have never been more pissed off in my life. There was just so much potential for a better title than Glass Onion. Personally, I would have set a sequel in a hotel and titled it Knives In, spelled with 2 N's. Rian Johnson just strikes again, I suppose, and delivers a pretty entertaining film in the process. Got you there, didn't I? Because Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, is once again a very fun and clever murder mystery. Daniel Craig returns as the only returning cast member from the previous film as Detective Benoit Blanc, and he nails everything about this character. This is just a remarkably entertaining character, both in the way he's written and how Daniel Craig plays him. I tell you, however, it's still jarring to me to hear Daniel Craig talk with such a thick southern drawl, but at the same time, that is just part of what makes this character so fun and unique. A whole new mystery equals a whole new cast of suspects, and this film definitely delivers on that. Playing the film's suspect lineup includes Kathryn Hahn, Edward Norton, Leslie Odom Jr., and Kate Hudson, just to name a few. And they're all equally entertaining and compelling with their own quirks and motives. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about my favorite suspect, played by Dave Bautista. The characters in this film, much like the characters in the previous film, are not characters you're supposed to like. However, Rian Johnson just writes these characters in such a way that I just can't help but like them. And I think Dave Bautista's character is the best testament to that fact in this film. And look, I understand Twitter is going down the shitter, but I still would really appreciate that unblock, Mr. Bautista. Please? Also, keep an eye out for Julianne Monet. She was also really good in this film too, but I don't want to get too deep into her character. Now, I have to say that this movie made me realize something. It made me realize that I am not a fan of murder mystery setup. This is something Knives Out did extremely well by just jumping right into the murder. This film, on its first viewing, definitely takes a while to get going. Now keep in mind, I said first viewing. After what happens, I look back on the portion of the film I was a bit sour on and kind of look back on it more fondly. This may be the first time I'm actually saying this, and am saying this completely genuinely. My expectations were subverted. Good one, Ryan. Good one. I can't stress enough just how surprisingly clever and funny this film is. Every character has their own personality and their own quirks, but on top of that, it's a still surprisingly compelling mystery. Once the pieces start to fall into place and you figure out things alongside the characters, it's extremely satisfying. I'm not 100% sure if I enjoy Glass Onion more than Knives Out, but really, you can't go wrong with either of them. They are just two really entertaining murder mystery films. And this is a film I can highly recommend you watch when it hits Netflix. Because right now, when this video is uploaded, you can't see this film in a theater anymore. Yeah, I can't help but feel like Netflix has the softest brains in the film industry right now. Probably rivaled only to Lionsgate, who didn't bid high enough for this film. Tell me, Lionsgate, how did this year treat you? How did Moonfall treat you? Questionable studio decisions aside, this is still a film I can highly recommend. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider hitting that like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified when my next review drops. Oh, and by the way, check out the website. Until next time, I'm Quint Dunaway, hoping you will keep it cinematic.